Good evening and welcome to Universal Spiritualism. You're on online live psychic readings page, and tonight we have Trance Mediumship with Niko. How this works is that Niko has already gone into trance and I will be staying on screen with him to read your comments and questions and any links that you would like Niko to make, or any questions that you have about the spirit world. Please do keep commenting because it means that I know that you're still on, because I know there's quite a lot of turnover when it comes to Facebook Live, so I need to know that you're still on. Let me know that you still have any questions that you want answering. So without further ado, I'll bring Niko on. Good evening.
Greetings to you, my dear one. It is always our pleasure, my dear. Much gratitude that you offer us this opportunity. And greetings to all who are listening this evening. Much gratitude to all of you as well. A few words we wish to begin with, my dear ones, relating to your consciousness, your essence, whom you are. Consciousness that each of you at times have difficulty remembering, connecting with, and most certainly trusting in. Hence your difficulties, your fears, your doubts, your uncertainty with the whereabouts of those lost loved ones, your uncertainties within your own abilities, confidence level, trust in your own individualized journeys, your purpose. All due to the disconnect, if you will, to your own consciousness. That there are many moments your intuition is quite powerful. Your inner knowing that something is not as it should be. The power of the love within your hearts, all being provided, my dear ones, in order for you to remember, to trust, to welcome your own awareness from our realm into yours through said consciousness. A few of you are hearing our words, still finding difficulty in understanding and believing within our words. Trust that your essence, my dear ones, is also listening. You may not comprehend every word, at this moment in time, I assure you, the words have been heard, and the changes to come, as is your journey, my dear one. All one must continue to do is trust within themselves. We shall speak more on this topic as we commence. And now, my dear one, you may proceed with the questions portion.
Thank you. I'll say a few hellos first while people are typing any questions in that they have for you. So we have Roseanne Darby, Julianne Guthrie Smallens, Joni Lafleur, Elfie, I think that's how you pronounce it, Maxine, Rebecca, Roseanne, Dolores, and Stacey. So if we have any questions, please, in the comments. And questions can be anything about the spirit world. If you've got any questions about your own journey. We've got Jodie coming through first, asking any messages from my spirit guides.
My dear, the mere fact that you are asking about those beautiful essences who are indeed assisting you on your journey proves that you are aware that they are near, my dear. As you are aware and you feel their essence, do you not receive messages, my dear? Allow us to define the meaning of messages. Insight, my dear. Visions, perhaps within your dream state. Knowings, remembrance, clarity. All through those assisting you, my dear. All through your own essence in our realm. Messages, direction, guiding you toward your journey, your path, your purpose. Are these messages you receive, my dear? Not all sharing similar information. That gentle nudge to push you forward, to continue to develop your connection, to bring your awareness to your dedication, your passion, to remind you to speak your truth always, my dear. Especially with those who do not believe what you believe. To be gentle, not only with your approach to our realm, my dear, to those who are assisting you daily, but to also be gentle to those in your realm. Those who speak harshly about you when you are not listening. Those who do not believe what you believe and therefore ridicule you, questioning you, Be gentle with them, my dear, as you are with us. For even they who are misguided, who do not quite believe just yet, are also from our realm, my dear, as you are. Continue to ask, my dear, for clarity, and listen carefully, as it is always provided, my dear one. Merely trust in yourself, in your own essence. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you. And we've got Elif asking, can I get a message from my deceased friend Denzi's? She passed in my arms very young.
Yes, my dear. Is that not truly an honor and a privilege that you are asked, my dear, to hold her in your arms? As she looked into your eyes upon taking her last breath in physical form. Allow that memory, my dear, to serve to you a reminder of how honorable and beautiful a true connection in our realm is. For though brief encounters, my dear, within physical form, offer lessons indeed, they do not cease, my dear, once one ends the physical life. For just that mere memory is still providing you many lessons to learn. Memories of how you felt, my dear. Not only the difficulty within that loss, but the honor you felt she bestowed upon you as a true friend, a confidant, someone to rely on. Is that memory, my dear, not serving as a reminder that you are still a friend, a confidant, and someone to rely on for others within your physical life now? Or perhaps, my dear, it is to remind you that you have forgotten to be a true friend, a confidant, and someone to rely on for fear of pain, for fear of loss, scrutiny, not being understood, or perhaps, my dear, not being truly loved. Honor the connections within these relationships you have had, you are experiencing, and you are to fulfill. For each brings with them, my dear, a beautiful lesson for you to learn in order for your essence to grow and develop and ascend. Honor each of them, my dear, as you still honor her. regardless of what lessons are bestowed upon you, regardless what pain may be inflicted upon you. Treat the laughter as you would the tears, my dear, with honor and respect, value and gratitude, and love them all as you loved her. The lesson of love, my dear, for you are love, as are all of them whom you meet. I thank you, my dear one.
Elif does say, I've had a hard time making friends after her. She was my friend since childhood. We grew up together.
And ask yourself, my dear one, why do you find difficulty with making new friends? One, my dear, is not meant to be replaced. For as you opened your heart unconditionally, effortlessly, as you honored and valued that connection with that dear one, you in turn, my dear, were living your physical life as your essence of love. A reminder that was the purpose of that relationship, was it not, my dear? We each shared laughter and love and trust and honor. And the lesson here for you was not pertinent at that time, my dear. It is crucial for you now. For you have lost the love of yourself. The level of honor you have for yourself has diminished. Therefore, my dear, you are not allowing yourself to open your heart fully to receive new friends. Those new relationships which are on the cusp, my dear, within arm's reach for you. For it is your fear which is holding you back. Not the fear, my dear, of embracing new relationships, new friendships, new loves. But the fear you have of yourself, my dear. It is difficult for one to forgive themselves, to truly love themselves. But it is pivotal, my dear, for your journey, for your growth, for the lessons to be learned. So as mentioned earlier, my dear, honor yourself and honor those new relationships and connections as you honored the one with her. For the ones to come, my dear, shall indeed be powerful and loving connections of essence to essence from our realm, who are on course to bring you more lessons to learn from, my dear. And they shall most certainly learn lessons from you. Trust yourself, my dear, and love yourself, for you truly are worthy of love. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you. If I could just remind the people that are on and the new people that have joined us, if you can still keep commenting and putting your questions in the comments, please, so I know that you're still here, because we have so much of a turn through. And Elif has just said, this has just made me cry. Thank you. Okay, we
Tears
have...
of love, my dear.
Thank you. We have Maxine asking, where might coal be found missing over a year?
Please repeat that question, my dear. It's your device. Made it not clear.
Maxine asks, where might coal, I presume a person, be found? They've been missing over a year.
Yes, my dear. Allow this one to come forth and explain this relationship which she so eagerly is questioning. Ask why. Ask why there is such concern. Ask why this is affecting her as it is. And then, my dear, ask her, as this relationship is indeed a powerful and loving one, where does she presume it originated? Which realm? And finally, we ask her, from which realm is she viewing this relationship? Are you, my dear? You may proceed, my dear one.
Maxine says, I was trying to help find him. His mum needs closure.
The question pertains to if this one has in fact left the physical realm. The closure, my dear, is not merely with his mother as it is for you as well. And yet where his mother has difficulty believing in our realm, believing in herself, believing in him. You do possess the belief, my dear. As there has been no evidence found. The question remains, is he in our realm or yours? Now I ask you, my dear, one who believes in our realm, one who is able to speak the truth to his mother, rather than seeking proof for closure, as you said. Why not assist her, my dear, in believing in our realm, in viewing this relationship with the one who portrayed the title of Son within this physical form as a relationship of essence to essence. A beautiful and loving relationship which has served in unity through other lives as well. Why not explain the love of one essence to the next? Now it is eternal, and the honor one has for the other, as they ask them to provide the role of mother. We sense, my dear, the essence of the mother, of your own and of his. A beautiful connection. Trust, my dear. Trust there is a reason, a purpose, that he is unable to be found at this time. And most importantly, my dear, utilize this time with efficiency. Speak the words, my dear, that she is craving to hear. Educate her, my dear. Utilize her desperation, her fear, her anxieties to benefit her. Heal her, my dear. Teacher of our realm. Remind her that she is of our realm. Speak your words of truth, my dear. Speak from your essence. Connect through your love so she will be able to feel love and once more have hope. And understand, my dear, that each of you are undergoing specific lessons at the same time. And I leave you with this question, my dear. What is your lesson through all of this? I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you. Mandy Taylor has asked, I'd love to know if I will find my guides.
Oh, my dear, you ask as if they are lost. The question here, my dear, is how are you seeking them? You most certainly possess the ability to feel their essence, as you possess the ability, my dear, to feel your own essence. Where this disturbance lies, my dear, is you're questioning what you feel. Reflect on this, my dear. The beautiful essences who are assisting you possess a different vibrational frequency, if you will. Though they are energy as you are, my dear, They are without physical form, and therefore their energy flows differently than yours. Yours is contained, if you will, within your physical form, and theirs is more free-flowing, fluid. This is what you feel, what you sense. Perhaps a slight breeze, perhaps shivers. If you focus, my dear, with your essence, with feeling, and do not allow your analytical mind to interfere, then you will recognize, my dear, the flow of their energy, their particular, specific vibrational frequency. Then you will be able to focus. You are using your intellect, my dear, asking them to identify themselves, reveal themselves, and offer a name. Because others who have made this connection are providing names as well. And within your physical form, the mind craves answers. It is easier to accept with proof. So you are waiting for one to come forth and offer their name, their identity. But I assure you, my dear, even the name you possess within this life is one of many you have had. And yet your own vibrational frequency, your own energetic flow, your essence is what makes you unique, my dear. As these who are assisting you also possess a unique essence, energetic flow, vibrational field. Focus on that, my dear. For when you do feel, you shall remember. And then eventually you will hear, followed by seeing, my dear. Trust, my dear. Your mind cannot fathom what it cannot see, and therefore seeks proof. As you believe you are an essence in physical form, an essence you cannot see, trust that they too are an essence, my dear. Focus on feeling their essence in order to make that connection you seek. And trust it, my dear. As you trust the love in your heart without question, trust what you feel with them. For their essence is truly that love in your heart, my dear, which should be accepted effortlessly. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you. Mandy says, wise advice. Thank you. We have, where's the comment gone? Kathleen Connor saying, am I being protected and guided? And just a reminder to everybody as well to keep commenting. So I know that you're still here with your questions, please.
Protection. common term, a common fear, a common disillusion of your world, my dear. If you, my dear, believe you are an essence within your physical form, then I ask you, where is your essence connected to? If you are a soul, my dear, and in your realm, in your teachings, in your belief, once physical form has come to a completion, the soul returns to heaven. Where is your essence connected to now? Where is that soul connected to now? For why would one believe that their essence vacates our realm to enter a physical form in your realm? That their essence vacates our realm, which offers pure and conditional love, energy, power, compassion, trust, patience, virtues. To vacate that realm, to fully enter yours, deceit, lies, ego, fear, doubt, pain. Would you vacate our realm, my dear, to fully enter yours? Where one now seeks and wonders if they are protected. For there is no evil, my dear, in our realm. Yet you yourself have actually spoken of quite a few acquaintances as being evil in your realm. So allow me, my dear, to provide you some insight. Your beautiful essence, which is vacating your physical form, is always connected, my dear, to your essence in our realm. Your awareness, your consciousness, my dear, is your essence in our realm. The love you feel in the heart is from your essence in our realm. Your intuition, your inner knowing, your judgment is all from our realm, my dear. Through this everlasting connection, you are always protected, my dear. The belief of fear originates in your realm, through your mind, through the illusion of your own reality in your realm, from teachings, from beliefs, from others' opinions. Walking along the lines, if you will, my dear, and you are walking protected in the shield of light. Never worry, my dear, if you are protected, as long as you believe in not only our realm, but in your essence. For the power of your essence, the power of our realm, and most certainly the power of love is always much more powerful than any evil or fear. portrayed through your reality of your realm, my dear. Trust in that, my dear one. Trust in your essence. Your essence knows no fear. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you. Angel has an interesting question. I always like questions on healing. So, are genetic illnesses a part of a soul plan, or is there anything you can do to cure them? To cure them either in animals or humans. Thank you. Would you like me to repeat that?
The answer to your question, my dear, is yes to both. It is not necessarily a lesson as you may perceive the lesson to be, my dear, on the genetic disease malfunction between generations are similar. The purpose behind continuous generations suffering quite a similar disease is that there is a lesson each are learning, a lesson each is passing to the other, voluntarily or involuntarily. Similar lessons each of those souls required, my dear, and therefore included it along the journey, one after the other. In other words, my dear, the first who lived through a specific illness and offered bravery and offered the will to survive, and experienced a much different lesson, my dear, than the third generation is experiencing with the knowledge that two previous generations did not survive specific illnesses. Now, how is this one's journey similar to the other two? Does this one possess the same desire and will to survive? For it is something new, and believes that they may overcome it. Or is this one fearful, lacking hope, does not believe that they will overcome the illness due to the previous two generations and what they succumbed to? So each, my dear, are connected in our realm and are sharing a lifeline, generational trauma and pain. For each is offered a specific lesson for their growth. And yet, beknownst to the third, the essence of the other two are in fact willing the survival, offering comfort, encouragement, and strength. So they are always connected, my dear, regardless in which realm they reside. Healing mentioned. One who is suffering an illness in your realm, my dear, and has lost hope, allows their vibrational frequency to dim, if you will, to become as low as possible. It's not the same with those who have lost faith in themselves, who have lost faith in others due to pain they have felt and experienced, that they too are residing on a very low vibrational frequency. In your realm, when one's vibrational frequency is quite low, what do they attract? Diseases, illnesses, suffering. Others who are also registering a low vibrational frequency, who are bringing their trauma and their pains into this one's realm, one's life, one's surroundings. So each of you, your essence, registers at a much higher vibrational frequency. And the more you allow your awareness to remember that, the more you are able to raise your own vibrational frequency, bypassing all those who are still living at a lower one. So as one is increasing the frequency, my dear, the same applies to the illness. They are assisting with the curing, the healing of said illnesses, not always relying on the outcome given to them by the medical profession, by history, by statistics. Each of you, my dear, have the ability to heal yourselves. But how is that possible? When the belief itself, when the belief in one's essence, when the belief in our realm is quite low. Believe in yourself, my dear. Believe in your essence. And anything can be accomplished in your realm. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we're coming to a close now, and I know that you like to leave us with some thought-provoking words, so I'll pass back over to you to finish off. Angel has just popped up. Thank you for a truly wonderful answer.
I thank you, my dear. Returning to the words spoken earlier pertaining to your consciousness, my dear ones. Our words, our guidance, our messages are not new information to any of you. For in our realm, as we are all connected through this energetic frequency, this energetic vibration, we are all connected as one, my dear ones, which in turn means that we all share one consciousness. The awareness of our realm is within each of you. Each of you share the same consciousness. It is just that some possess a more powerful belief in our realm. Some possess more confidence in themselves, and some truly trust their essence in our realm and rely on this everlasting connection of both realms through one essence, and therefore are able to receive clarity, a remembrance of that said consciousness which is shared in our realm. So even though our words seem new to you, enlightening perhaps the solution to the problem, each of you already possess these answers. None of you, my dear ones, need to seek the assistance of our realm through others, our guidance, our love, through anyone other than yourselves. But in your realm, time is of the essence. Quicker solution would be to seek another who possesses a powerful connection in order to hear our words and receive the answers to your questions. But imagine for a moment, my dear ones, if each of you connected truly through vulnerability, humility, pure love, to your own essence in our realm, then you receive clarity, a remembrance of the shared consciousness. Would that not greatly assist you within the journeys of your realm? Would your problems not seem less? Would your relationships not provide more substance and love? Would your fears not subside? Would your confidence level not soar? Would you not believe once more? Trust in yourselves, my dear ones. For each of you indeed are powerful, loving essences meant to shine in your realm, not be sheltered behind fear. Much gratitude, honor, and respect to each of you. I thank you again, my dear one. It has been an honor.
Thank you so much. I'll just chat for a short while Niko comes out from trance. Thank you so much to Noah, who are collectively Niko's guides and inspirers, who've joined us this evening, being channeled through Niko. If you would like to contact Niko, you can find him on Facebook under Niko Medium. And if you go on to Online Live Psychic Readings page, there's all the information and links to Niko on there as well. Niko does run a development group and trance group on a Wednesday and Thursday evenings. You can find more information about that on Niko's Facebook page or on my online Spiritualist Church Services group. Group, not page, get them right way around, and you can find out all that he's posted on that. And before Niko's fully back, oh yes, I was just going to say, tomorrow we have Sheila at 3:30, Lainey at 5, Healing at 6, 7. Oh, I forgot who's at 7, and Larkin at 9. Okay, so hi Niko, great evening this evening.
Beautiful
I know that you usually read through the comments, but I just wanted to point out Prairie Winds and Wildflowers. It seems keen to be in touch. So if you want to read through the comments later. Okay. Thank you ever so much for this evening, Niko. It's beautiful. Really nice.
Beautiful
and
energy.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's great.
What's interesting?
The questions that we had. We had some interesting questions tonight. Sorry, you're not with it yet.
Don't mind me.
Okay, then. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Okay, then. We'll say goodbye and we'll see you next week. Same time. Well, actually not same time because it's a different time because the clocks have obviously gone back in the UK and the clocks go back next week in America. So if you're looking from America, it goes back to normal time next week. But if you're looking for us from America, you've missed us this evening. Sorry. So night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.